One, this is Dr. Frank Tianshi, your instructor for Marketing 454 Advertising. This is a review for Exam 3, Marketing 454 Exam 3 review. The Exam 3 covers chapters 10 through 14 and 16. That's 6 chapters total, lots of materials, okay? I'm going to highlight the key concepts, theories, terminology that you need to remember in preparation for your test. First, media terms and concepts. What is the media planning versus the media objective, media strategy, and medium? Okay, that's planning, objective, strategy, and medium. Okay, and what is a media vehicle? A media vehicle. Does mean your test a specific carrier within the medium category. Okay, what is the reach? The number of different audience members exposed. What is the coverage? There's a potential audience that might receive a message. Okay, and frequency, number of times the receiver is exposed to your media vehicle in a time period. Okay, these are the media terms and the concepts. Okay. When developing a media plan, you consider a situation analysis, marketing strategy plan, and creative strategy plan. And then work together to set your media objectives, determine your media strategy, select a broad media class, and select media within class, and then consider either broadcast, print, or other media. You need to follow this kind of media planning in planning your own group project as well. Okay. And index numbers. We use index number to measure this medium. Index is the percentage of users in the demographic segment divided by percentage of population in the same segment times 100. That's your index number. Okay. There's a brand development index, BDI. That's percentage of brand total sales in marketing divided by percent of total U.S. population in market. That measures how well your brand, your own company, your own brand is doing compared to others. Okay. Then there's a category development index. Category development index, or CDI. That's percentage of total sales. That measures how well the industry is doing. So BDI versus CDI. Okay, very important. Okay. The media mix, what do you need to consider in selecting your media? You consider your objectives, the characteristic of your product or service, the budget, and the individual preferences. Scheduling, media scheduling. What is continuity? What's the flighting? What is pulsing? Okay? You understand that? And what is the rating points or gross rating points? The GRP, reach times frequency. What's target rating points? TRPS. Okay. And then the creative aspects and mood. Right? Creative aspects, the media may drive strategy, or strategy may drive media. Okay? But your creative people and the marketing people need to work together. Okay? And the mood, media can also drive mood. Okay? Media image can carry over to the message placed within them, the mood. And also in determining the relative cost of print media, like compare different newspapers, for example, and you consider the cost per thousand, CPM, M is not million, okay? Cost per thousand. The cost of ad space, absolute cost divided by circulation times 1,000. This cost per thousand, okay? Then there's a cost per rating point. You should know how to calculate that, CPRP. And daily entry rate to the cost of ad space divided by circulation. Okay? Daily entry rate. Okay? Then we talk about televisions, pros and cons. It's nothing hard here, but it's just you make sure you understand that, think through all the advantages and disadvantages of television. I'm sure you can easily understand and find relevancy from your own personal life. Okay, this will be in your test. This will be in your test. and also radio's pros and cons. Okay? Major advantages and disadvantages of radio. The magazine's pros and cons. Okay? The newspaper's pros and cons. You should understand those. Okay? And the outdoor advertising, the billboard pros and cons. Okay? And direct mail pros and cons. Okay? And the internet pros and cons. Okay? Then TV advantages, very creative, huge impact, coverage is huge, it's very cost effective, captivity and attention, some selectivity and some flexibility. Okay? The limitations of TVs. Make sure you know all these limitations here. Now, what is zipping? What is zapping? Okay. And the network versus spot advertising. What does network work? Affiliate stations, right? And spot and local. Okay. Syndicate programs. That's sold and distributed station by station. There are off-network syndications and reruns, and first-run syndications. Okay? And there's advertisers supported or bartered programs sold to stations in return for their airtime. Okay? The methods of buying time in TV advertising: sponsorship, participation, and spot announcement. Okay? 3 types of way to buy TV time. This is important here. Share of audience, how do you calculate that? Household tuned to show divided by total U.S. households using TV. And the rating, very important, rating, program rating. Okay? What do you mean by 8.7 rating? Okay? Advantage of radio. Okay? And the limitations of radio. You should understand that. And how do you buy radio time? Radio, network radios, spot radio, local radios. Okay? And 80% of advertisers are local. Okay? And also the radio time classifications: morning drive, daytime, afternoon, evening drive, nighttime, and all night. Okay? The different time frame, time slot you need to remember. Okay? How do you measure audience? Okay? Arbitron does that. Okay? And radar does the network audience measures too. Okay? Hold on, excuse me. Let me take it off here. And also roles of magazines and newspapers. Okay? Newspaper magazines. Okay? They are self-paced. Okay? Readers self-paced. The type of magazines: consumer, farm, and business. Even though the farm may be a business, but we keep them separate. Okay? 3 types. Advantages of magazines, disadvantages of magazines, and magazine circulation. Make sure you know all this. What is total audience, primary circulation, guaranteed circulation, circulation verification, pass along readership, controlled circulation. You know all the terms here. The type of newspapers: daily, weekly, national, special audience, and supplements. Okay? Type of newspaper advertising: you can have display ad, a classified ad, and special ad and inserts. Okay? Newspapers: advantages and disadvantages. Okay? And the newspaper advertising rates: standard rate versus sales by column inch. Okay? And then read the structure and terminology. What is the open rate? What is run of paper? What's the flat rate? What's preferred position or combination of any or all of them? Okay. Support media. Next, we're talking about support media. That's also known as alternative media, non-major media, or non-traditional media. Okay. Like outdoors, billboards, street furniture, alternative media, transit. Sometimes we got radio as well. Okay. These are called out-of-home advertising media. Okay. Aerial advertising, mobile billboards on trucks, vans, aerials, sky banner, balloons, skywriting. Okay. In-store media, on shopping carts, aisle display, store leaflets, shopping cart signage, in-store TVs. Okay. Pros and cons of outdoor advertising. Okay. Trends in advertising, pros, advantages and disadvantages. And promotional products, pros and cons. Okay. And yellow pages, pros and cons. Okay. And the movie theaters, advertising in movie theater, pros and cons. And branded entertainment. What is the product placement? You guys probably know very well. Product integration, advertainment, advertising entertainment, content sponsorship, ad-supported VODs. Okay. Branded entertainment, advantages, disadvantages. Direct marketing. Okay, talk about direct marketing. Okay. Database, what's in it, the good database? In order to have direct marketing, you need to have good database. Okay? You need to get your data from the list brokers, U.S. government, Census Bureau, Postal Service, Direct Marketing Association, etc. Okay? And there's also the RFM score for the good database. How do you measure the database, evaluate the database? RFM score, recency, frequency, and monetary transactions. Direct response versus support ad. Okay. Direct response. And telemarketing. You know, telemarketing forms of direct selling and sales promotion vehicles. Sales promotion could be consumer-oriented or trade-oriented. Okay? Sampling methods for sampling. Okay? And coupons, advantages, disadvantages. Coupon distribution. What is the most? Where is the most coupon? The most coupons distributed. Freestanding inserts, FSI. Okay, 86%. And type of coupons, we should know what's a bounce back, what's a cross rough, instant, in stores, tire off pad, handout, dispensers, register printout. Okay, premium, what's a premium? Free or self-liquidating. Okay, and context versus sweepstakes. Why is it? Why are they not gambling? Okay, and also problem with contest sweepstakes. Okay, the problem. Trade-oriented promotions. Okay, and that's it. So please study that. Use this as a guide to study and read your chapters and the slides. And after that, you should be ready to take your exam 3. Okay? Thank you.